We might effortlessly name colors, but when it comes to odors, it's often harder to find the words. New research reveals our hunter-gatherer ancestors had a much better sense of smell than us, and modern humans have adapted to downgrade the importance of smells relative to other senses. One notable exception to this rule is found among the Jahai hunter-gatherers living in the Malay Peninsula, who still find odors just as easy to name as colors. Researchers now believe that the Jahai's special ability to detect smell is related to the fact they are still hunting and gathering lifestyle. Scroll down for video. There have been a long-standing consensus that smell is the mute sense, the one without words, and decades of research with English-speaking participants seem to confirm this, said Asifa Majid from Radboud University in the Netherlands. But, the Jahai of the Malay Peninsula are much better at naming odors than their English-speaking peers. This, of course, raises the question of where this difference originates, she said. In order to find out if the Jahai of the Malay Peninsula have an unusually keen ability to detect odors, researchers studied two related, but previously unstudied, groups. They looked at the hunter-gatherers Samakberi and the non-hunter-gatherers Samelai, both of whom live in the tropical rainforest of the Malay Peninsula. The Samelai are traditional horticulturalists, combining shifting rice cultivation with the collection of forest products for trade. The Samakberi and Samelai not only live in a similar environment, but their languages are very similar too. If visual olfactory naming is related to cultural practices, then we would expect the Samakberi to behave like the Jahai and name odors as easily as they do colors, whereas the Samelai should pattern differently, the researchers wrote in their paper in Current Biology. The scientists tested the color and odor naming abilities of 20 Samakberi and 21 Samelai people. "16 odors were used: orange, leather, cinnamon, peppermint, banana, lemon, licorice, turpentine, garlic, coffee, apple, clove, pineapple, rose, anise, and fish." For the color task, study participants saw 80 Moonsel color chips, sampling 20 equally spaced hues at 4 degrees of brightness. Majid and Nicole Kruspo from Lund University in Sweden tested participants in their native language by simply asking, "What smell is this?" or "What color is this?" The results were clear. The hunter-gatherer Samakberi performed on those tests just like the hunter-gatherer Jahai, naming odors and colors with equal ease. The non-hunter-gatherer Samelai, on the other hand, performed like English speakers and found odors extremely difficult to name. The results suggest the downgrading in importance of smells relative to other sensory inputs is a recent consequence of cultural adaptation, the researchers say. Hunter-gatherers' olfaction is superior, while settled people's olfactory cognition is diminished, Dr. Majid Kruspa said. They say the findings challenge the notion that differences in neural architecture alone underlie differences in olfaction, suggesting instead that cultural variation may play a more prominent role. The study also raises a number of interesting questions, such as whether hunter-gatherers all over the world have the same ability to name smells. Are other aspects of olfactory cognition also superior in hunter-gatherers, for example, the ability to differentiate one odor from another? Said Dr. Majid Kruspa. Finally, how do these cultural differences interact with the biological infrastructure for smell?